What's up, everyone? Okay, in our last class, we learned about the general info. So we learned everything in the general info. But this class, we'll be learning about the design aspect of our app. The design aspect of our app. That's what we'll be learning. And the last class, I was using this particular app I developed, demo app, to teach you. But the design aspect of our app, I need to show you everything that I'll be doing on a live app. So I've installed a particular app, an app I developed. So I've installed this on my phone already. So we'll be using that particular app. Everything is the same thing. I just want to, as I'm updating things, I want to be showing you the effects directly so you understand better. Now, this is the app on my phone. This is the app on my phone, the one-click app. That's the one I showed you at my backend dashboard. That's one I just showed you. This is it. So this is it here, but it's already functioning on my phone. So that's what we are going to use to work on our design portion. So now I've clicked it. Let's dive into that. So now I'm going to zoom in. Now, like I said earlier, you see the plus sign. Whenever you see the plus sign, it's just telling you, whenever you see the plus sign on the design or other section, it's just telling you that there are more to know about it or more to see. Now I've tapped it, so you see the outlines we have around there. The outlines are color, font, chart sound, menu type, top bar, loading image, and background image. So we'll be learning all that in this design section, and I really encourage you to stay tuned, because this will determine the beauty of your app. This will determine the beauty of your app. And I tell you the truth, if you can do it well, you'll be having a very good user interface and a very good user experience. That is your UI UX. You know, the general info also talked about the UI UX. That is the responsiveness of your app. But now we want to deal with the beauty of your app, and that is what we want to learn. So now let's dive into the first one, which is color. Now you see, from this section we have the custom. Whenever you see the word custom, it's just trying to tell you that that is a format that you can edit by yourself. You can put any kind of taste you want, you can put any kind of thing you want. Are you getting that? But if you want to use default styles, default design, what you just need to do, you can just click on it. Let me go back. Click on it. So you can decide to pick holo, contrast, black, blue, red, green, orange, ICS, blue material, red material, green material, and all sorts. But now it is on custom. Are you getting that? Meaning that I place my own kind of color design that I want. You understand? But now I'm going to change it so you see what. Let me first show you the app. Let me run the app so you see what I'm trying to say. Now you see that the welcome page is a gradient kind of color, deep blue on top and very light blue below. Are you getting that? Now let me show you something here. Now background color, that is what you just saw. Now you see deep blue. First one, this is deep blue. Then the other aspect is what, like gray. Are you getting that? Now let's go back again to that app. You see what I'm trying to say? You see we have deep blue around here, then we have gray around here. Are you seeing that? Let me go back again so you can, I believe you saw it, but I just want to see that you are following along. I just took a screenshot. I don't need that. Sorry, it was a mistake. Now this portion is gray, showing that what, it's a gradient. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Showing that what, it's a gradient. Can you see it? Now let's go back to our dashboard. This is the color I decided to pick for this particular app. Are you getting that? But now let me choose another color, which is a default. They have so many default color, like the holo, the contrast, the black. Are you getting that? Now let me just pick contrast. I just feel like picking contrast. Now you see the color just changed, right? It changed to the contrast setting that app creator has created by default for themselves. Now if I save this, you will see that the app setting will change. Now let's go back to that same app. We want to cancel it. Now let me run that app again. Okay, now you see it has changed. Can you see that the color has changed? The color has changed. Before it was blue, but now it is gray, pure gray. Are you seeing that? Everything has changed. Now the home icon, the top icon is what? Is black and gray. Are you seeing that it has changed? Now let me do another change again so you understand what I'm trying to say. I'll go back again. Let me go back to the color. Now you see that the background is what? Is black. Then now let me change the style. Let me just change it to orange. Now you will see what will happen again. Okay, I've saved that. Let's go back to the app. I know with all this you would have been seeing one or two differences. So now let me log. I just want to go out of the app completely so that the change can be effected on it. Now you see it has changed to orange. Oh, this looks beautiful. Sincerely, this really looks beautiful. Now you see that everything has changed. Are you getting that? So you can decide to use default kind of color templates they've given to you. They've really done a good job to give you a very quality template. Are you getting that? So you can decide to use it, but sometimes I like to put my own touch. Now let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. It's loading, pardon me. The design section, the color. So now, okay, before we go back, let me just explain everything. Yeah, then we will now go to custom. Or rather, let me just go to custom and let's tweak it with custom once and for all. Now I'm back to custom. Once I save it, the setting will change. Now the background color, are you getting that? Is the color that every other thing in your app is resting on. Like now the background color of app creator is what? Is not really white. It's like kind of light, very light gray. These colors, the one I'm circling, all these colors, that's the background color. Are you getting that? So other writings are on it. It's just like you have a mat or a rug on the floor, a red rug, and you're now placing your chairs on it. So the background color of your floor, are you getting out, of your sitting room will be red. You understand that setting? Now you can either decide to make your background color gradient or a plain color. Now from this setting, we have a gradient kind of background color because we have two colors. We have blue and we have gray. Are you getting that fact? But now I don't want blue and gray. I want it to be blue and blue. Now if you notice this thing, you will see that there is a color code here. These numbers are color code. Are you getting that? That is #0066FF. Every color in life has a code. Are you getting something? Every color in life has a code. You can type on Google what is the color code for red. You will see it will generate its color code. The color code for white all over the world is this #FFFFF into 6 places. Are you getting something? So that is just it. Now let me zoom out. So I want my background color to be just one color. So what will I do? I will tap this color button. Are you getting that? I will tap that. So once I tap it, it will generate a color panel for me. Are you getting that? Now let me zoom in. So one of the things I need to do is that I need to write this code #0066FF inside this box. Sorry. Okay. Since I can't really write it, let me look for it. #0066. Okay, this is CC. Sorry, if you are using a computer, it will be easy for you to get it. You can just use your mouse over around it and boom, you'll get it. Okay, so I've gotten it. #0066FF. Are you seeing that? So now it is the same color, which means that the upper part of my app will be that color and the lower part will be the same color, so it will not be what gradient again. Are you getting that? Now the icons color. Now what's the icon? You see in the last app, let me click it again. Now this is the icon. This is the icon. This is the icon. So this is, sorry, I apologize for that. This is the logo, but these are the icons rather. These are the icons. Are you getting that? So if I choose white for it, the icons there will change. But the reason why it is still orange is because I have not saved this change. Once I save the change, that stuff you are seeing that is orange will turn to blue. Are you getting that? To turn to blue. So now I want the icon color to be white. It's okay like that. Now top bar icons. Are you getting that? Top bar icons. That was one I circled. That was one I circled. So the color will be what? Will be white. If you want to change it, as said earlier on, just click this panel and boom, you can change. Now active section color. Active section color. Now I'm going to show you the meaning of active section. Now active section. Google is an active section. Google is an active what? Section. Are you getting that? And the color is taken. You see this underline, this black stuff. That black stuff is indicating that I am on Google. I am searching on Google on the app because I integrated Google into that app. So I can decide to, the active section color, I can decide to change it to, now you know it is yellow, but please let me change it to red. No, let me not change it to red because I already have red indication. Let me change it to green, so it will be very, very obvious. Now the next one is inactive section color. Now the active section color is the color that perhaps, maybe let's assume that you are on a particular menu of your app. That is the color, that app will take a particular kind of color, but the ones you are not clicking on will take another kind of color. So you used to know that it will be an indication that you are on this particular page of your app and you are not in this page of your app. So now let me leave the inactive section color to be, let me make it sorry, the color combination might be very, very weird. I'm trying to look for colors that are very, very contradicting to themselves so you can see them clearly. You can see what I'm doing clearly. Now, okay, so that's the inactive section color. Now the section separator color. The section separator color. Now let me show you this. Now you see these lines. You see these lines. Sorry, this line. That's the section separator color. All these lines. All these lines. These are the section separator color. If you make it white, it will be white, but now it's not white. If I make it blue, it will be blue. So that is what this place is talking about. Now the section separator color, let me make it red. I'm using very contrasting colors so that you can see what I'm doing. Now section indicator color. Now you know the other one, the section indicator color was black. That was the one I showed you. But now let us make it red. Let's make it red. And let us make it a line. Now let's also say menu underline color. Now the menu underline color is this. Let me show it to you. So this color part to some extent might be a little bit tedious, but if you can get it well, it will be great. That is this line you are seeing. So I can change the color to black. I can change to anything I want. But let me just make it, let me make it this color. This color. FF-FF9900. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I think with all this, we can effect a change in our app. So you can decide to change this style. That is the section indicator color, the kind of way the design might look like. You can decide to make it triangle. Let's make it triangle so we'll see how it looks like. Or rather, let me just change it to blue. Let me make it blue. Now this scrolling, if you want your app to be scrolling, if you want the menu of your app to scroll, perhaps maybe you have so many menu, like you have like 10 menu in your app, just make sure you activate the scrolling effect. When you activate the scrolling effect, it will be easy for your for your users to scroll. Let me show you. I activated the scrolling effect on this particular app so you can see what I'm trying to say. Now look at this. Can you see it is moving? Can you see it is moving? So when you activate the scrolling effect, it will move. You get that? It will move, it will move, it will move. Okay. I just wish it has not cancelled everything we've done. But nevertheless, you already understand what I'm trying to show you. It has changed everything we did. Let me just go back to custom. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll just quickly effect those changes straight away. Just quickly effect those changes straight away so we can okay. Okay, so now it might not be the same color as usual triangle, but that's the word. We just want to see how it functions. So since I've done all the custom and all, I've explained everything, let us save it and see what happens here. Let's save it and see what happens here. Okay, it is saved already. Okay, let's go back to the app we are working on. So for you to effect the change, you just need to cancel everything, then log in again. Wow, boom. Now you see, I love this, I love this, I love this. Now you see that everything is blue. There is no gradient anywhere. Everything is just blue. You know, before we are having blue and gray. Are you getting that? But now everything is just one color, and sincerely it's making it look beautiful. It's making it look beautiful. And you notice that in the last class I just talked about this particular kind of message, which is your welcome message, that you should make it catchy and wonderful. Now this one says, welcome to one click app. One click app makes your online navigation easy. So you can decide to check. I don't want to see again, but I like to see it. Just leave it like that. Are you getting that? So okay, let's move into it. Let's dive into it. Boom. Now you see how it looks like. You know, you made that indicator triangle. We made it triangle. Can you see the triangle kind of stuff there? I wish I can zoom in, but I can't zoom because we're already in the functionality. We're already inside the app, and it's not a picture. Is a responsive app. Can you see it's a triangle, like an indicator? Are you getting that? Now you know we made the icons white. Look at the icons are white. Are you getting that? And you know we made the active section to be orange kind of color because it is Google. Google is functioning, so you see that the color of Google is different from the color of other ones. The others are white. This one is what? Like orange. Are you getting that? That's the setting we did. Okay, now let's check our scroll effect. Let's check our scroll effect. Can you see it's scrolling really well? So you see all these things are just it's just talking about the beauty of our app. So if you can really do this, manage your colors very, very well, I tell you, whoa, you'll be having a very nice app. You'll be really, really having a very nice app. But now I want to show you something. This app is an app I'm working on. Don't worry. I just want to show you something about this app. Now, can you see the user interface of this app? Can you see it has a background image? Don't worry, in this design aspect of it, I'll be taking you that. Just want to show you that. But for this one, we only dealt with what color. We dealt with the text color, we dealt with the background color, and we dealt with other kind of things. So with all this being said, I'm really, really happy to tell you that we've been able to do to some extent justice on this color aspect of our design of our app, the color portion of our app. And sincerely, I'm really, really happy to see that you were patient till we got to this very, very place, to this very, very angle. And I really appreciate your patience, sincerely, and I'm telling you that you will never regret it. God bless you. See you in the next course, which we'll be talking about fonts. Have a wonderful time.